Okay, so we're still going here on Twitch. There we go. Okay. That was so weird. All right. So for those of you might have missed it, Cold Blood and I, this is for our YouTube members. Cold Blood and I are over here on Twitch. We're live streaming. We're semi recording this with the YouTube for the YouTube members. You guys will see this after the fact, after it's done. You won't see it live, but there was a large portion. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. We're going to just do the TLDR. The TLDR is we reacted to the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. I asked Cold Blood, what did he think about the trailer? He liked how it looked. But then we focused on the fact that, hey, there appears to be symbols of a marketing deal here. And that's just the final nail in the coffin for Xbox. When you look at the price of the console going up, you look at the fact that Gears came over. And the piece that we're talking about now is the fact that we got content creators still talking about there's some Trojan horse, which I feel in my mind is strictly, they know it's over. It's a wrap. They know it's over. So what they're doing is they're like, look, the party's over. If you still want to stand here in front of the building and act like a party's still going on, then fuck it. I'm going to charge you for standing here. Because the party's over. Everyone else packed up and left. You still want to pretend like you're buying drinks? Here, I'll pour you water every 3 minutes. Take your $20 and charge you fees for remaining here. I'll charge you sidewalk fees. And I said I'm at the point now to where I don't feel sorry for anybody that continues to be disillusioned. That's you. If you want to be sometimes stupidity is a choice. There's nothing here that should make you believe that Xbox is trying to compete. They're done. They're done. They've given up. Here, let's do this. Okay, so now that we got that stream in there, that's looking good. Okay. I do want to ask this. So we get two articles here, Cold Blood. Let's go to the first one. First one is going on here. Now all of a sudden I can't scroll up. Okay, so the first one is GTA 6 trailer too heavily favors PlayStation with sneaky PS5 cameo. The GTA 6 trailer is finally here, and Rockstar has wasted no time after an 18-month wait, pouring stacks of information about the game into the minds of prospective fans worldwide. The trailer is almost 3 minutes of backstory, world building, and action sequences, and gamers are lapping it up as we speak. In one portion of the GTA 6 trailer, Rockstar Games takes a moment to allow Phil to promote his insane ammunition store. It's a great bit, but there's something else hidden in the shot. If you look closer, you'll see a thinly veiled representation of a DualShock controller sitting on a coffee table. If you look even closer, you'll see that sitting alongside the television set is a large white console with black centerpiece and blue lighting strips running down the middle of it. It's as close as you can get to having a PlayStation 5 console in a trailer without actually having a PlayStation 5 console in the trailer. Right. Cold Blood, what do you think about that? Like, go ahead. What are you gonna say,
brother? Yo, I'm gonna have to send you something. Holy!
they getting super delulu out there.
No, but oh my God, Oblivion remastered. Yo, that game is dying in front of me right now.
Wow.
On a fucking pro in performance mode.
Sean87
what was the question?
Said, how the fuck is this news?
This dude, Sean is mad. Sean, you mad,
no,
bro?
What? No, what was the question?
Oh, no. I was What was I? Oh, I was about to ask. Oh, I forgot. Made me forget. Oh, yeah. Here was a question. I think I would have just, if I was Rockstar, I would have just said, fuck it. And I would have, why even skirt with it? Just put a fucking PlayStation in there.
Where?
In the game, in the cutscene. Like, why even skirt with it? I know it's going to show up on Xbox, but who cares?
There is a PlayStation.
Well, I mean, it's not an exact replica, but you can tell what the fuck it is, though.
But the fucking controller is literally the DualShock 4.
DualShock, yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. Man, put the motherfucking tower up there, dude. Xbox don't care, and if what is Xbox gonna say to Rockstar? Well, we don't want to.
Sean87 said, "I'm going upstairs to cut my lights off."
Thanks, man. What are they gonna do? You know, like, look, man, if I'm Take-Two, I'm in the business of selling games. I'm a third-party publisher. I know there's a division of Xbox or Microsoft Gaming, which is quote unquote Xbox hardware, whatever, ran by Sarah Bond. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her Sandra Bullock. Sarah Bond, that you know what I'm saying, that has hardware. But Xbox has done everything within its power to hamper Take-Two's ability to sell games to a viable partner. It's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad that now Take-Two is trying to release dog shit on the Nintendo Switch day and date, because they're like, once Xbox goes the way of the dodo bird, that is a significant amount of money we're going to lose. So we got to make that money up somewhere. And to the behest of us, the AAA hardcore gamer, they're now trying to make that money up. They're skirting making that money up with Nintendo, putting shit on Nintendo day and date. And that's going to drag down the quality or the potential or the ceiling of future games. Yes, it's the Series S fault. Yes, I'm blaming them. So, like, I fuck it. You know, you're not hurting, but you're taking away from the viability of what I sell, because we had a good thing running when you motherfuckers were competing, or at least trying to give a decent console offering. You know, we both ate off of that. Now you're trying to move away from and do this hybrid co-op shit. We don't know what the fuck you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So fuck you. We can rely on PlayStation. I would have just put a PlayStation in there, man. And then I would have said to Phil, what the fuck are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. You're not going to remove the game off the platform. You're not going to not accept the game on Windows PC when we put it on PC. That's if they put it on PC or Windows. You know? What the fuck are you going to do? Geek to Sneak. Why didn't your comment come through, Geek? Hold on. Let me check something, Geek. No, you're in here. Oh, no. I know why. Because you're Geek D Sneak over here. So I got to fix that. I don't have you as Geek the Sneak. Add users Geek. Okay. Geek. The sneak. What the bro? What is going on with Windows? Geek. The sneak. Okay, I got you, brother. I got you, Geek. All right, you're at it now. So go ahead, try something, Geek. Or you can put something in there now. It'll work. A matter of fact, were you Geek the Sneak on? Yeah, you're Geek the Sneak on YouTube. I gotta add you there. Gotta add you there. No, I didn't have to add you there because you know you're something else on YouTube, right? Isn't he? Add user Geek the Sneak. I think you're just Geek the Sneak on YouTube. All right, so Sean asked, he said, how the fuck is this news? He's mad.
I mean, how the fuck is it news?
I guess when we were talking about Xbox. I guess that's what he was referring to.
Well, it's actually news right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's the biggest fucking news on the internet. Like, what is he talking about?
Like, he thinks we have to talk about his fucking Switch 2 all the time.
Oh, Jonathan said the PlayStation being in GTA. That's not news. That it's not surprising, but in the culmination of everything, Sean, the price hikes, which we didn't see coming. That's what really, I think, tipped the scales of everything. We knew Gears was coming, right? But when you add everything together, Gears coming, these marketing cues, meaning when you play your fucking Xbox version, you're gonna have a PlayStation controller in there. That's just Rockstar really sitting there saying, you know, we're not just gonna have a marketing deal with PlayStation. We're gonna, you know, let PlayStation gamers know that they're first class. Fuck Xbox lets PlayStation gamers know that they're first class. Bro, they're coming out with a COD bundle that's cheaper than their console just about. What do you mean? The combination of all this is news. Does it make the game better? No, but it's sending a clear signal that holy fuck. And I'm telling you, here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Take this shit to the bank. If PlayStation, by the time this game comes out, again, I don't know if this will happen or not. This might be a stretch, but if by the time this game comes out, GTA doesn't, or not GTA, PlayStation doesn't raise the price of their consoles, because you got to remember, they didn't have to do that because they overly produced and stored them in warehouses. So until that supply is gone, they don't have to charge more. Once that supply is close to being depleted, then, you know, they might skirt with charging more. But they overproduced to avoid this, where Xbox didn't. This is and PlayStation would have done this for a margin loss. This is what's crazy. This is where I say, all of y'all that were sitting there with that bullshit that Xbox is consumer friendly, you're now eating crow. Xbox has way more money than Sony. Sony's margins with PlayStation are way more vital than Xbox's performance with Microsoft. Way more vital. And despite that, PlayStation is the one that took a hit to their margins to overproduce stock and let it sit in warehouses for a fee. But consumer-friendly Microsoft couldn't do something similar to that, or consumer-friendly Microsoft couldn't eat more of the financial risks associated to the tariffs?
Of course not. Greedy fucking company.
Come on. They raised in
like
several. Go ahead.
Bro, just like Sony can't just give out these damn remasters for free to those people that already have them.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying Sony's perfect. No, not at all. I was interested to get Days Gone remastered. I'm not paying $40 for it. I'll wait for it to come down. They could do that. They could, what Cold Blood said. I'm not saying they're perfect. But Sean, the thing that you're talking about, they raised them in several countries. They raised them because the currency in those countries are horrific. And Xbox did the same thing. I'm not faulting Xbox for that. When the currency in those regions get that bad, and then the price to make the console is severely hampered by that. Yeah, I'm not too worked up about that. But my argument is, and let's stay on the argument. Let's not go into the weeds. My argument is, y'all always said that PlayStation was the greediest company out there. Y'all always made it seem like that Microsoft only had flashes of green, but Microsoft and Xbox was pro-consumer. There's nothing Microsoft and Xbox just showed you why they are not pro-consumer at all. There's nothing pro-consumer about Xbox. They just simply understood the market value of their product. It was dog shit. So they had to offer it to you in a big ass bundle for $10 a month. As they thought that the value was slowly creeping up, they slowly raised the price. And guess what? Now you have what you have. Game Pass is about to go up. Believe you me, it's going up, particularly on console. Expect to see Game Pass anywhere between $22.99 and $24.99. At least. That's going up. Guess what else is going up? Games. Microsoft said, we feel like our games are now $80. So our games are going up to, not all of them, but triple select games are going up to $80 now. Now they're doing this. All it took, see, it's bad enough that Nintendo's doing this, but Nintendo has a legacy. Nintendo has a legacy of selling a shit ton of games. All it took was for Microsoft to have one decent quarter where people were like, Game Pass is decent. And they raised the price. If that isn't greedy, to me, and I'm going to be honest with you, even though the Nintendo games don't warrant the cost at all for these prices, to me, what Microsoft is doing is worse than Nintendo. Why? Because again, at least you can understand why Nintendo is doing this from a consumer basis. Nintendo is saying to themselves, our consumers will pay this. Our consumers don't mind this, so they'll pay this. All Microsoft is saying is, we had some successful months on a new platform. Let's raise the price. Right? Now, Nintendo raising the price has ramifications across the entire sector. That's why we were upset about it. I don't know if they want to charge y'all motherfuckers $200-300 for that dog shit. I don't care. But we were upset about the ramifications across the entire industry. But that's why Nintendo just didn't care. They were like, we don't care about the industry. We just care, you know, what our consumers are willing to pay, and they're willing to pay this. Microsoft isn't saying that. Microsoft is simply saying, because we now have a consistent sales stream with our shit, we feel like we should raise the price. Not our shit is better, not that, you know, people will buy it, but fuck it. Because now we have a consistent consumer stream, let's raise the price. That's worse than what Nintendo's done. Worse. Jonathan says the PlayStation being, oh, no, he says Cold Blood wants to switch too bad. Best way to play Final Fantasy VII. They raised in several countries. Yeah, them raising the prices in those countries, Sean, I'm not upset about that. It is them having the audacity to say, or consumers to say, well, PlayStation is greedy, like Microsoft wasn't. Or worse than that, like Microsoft was consumer friendly versus PlayStation being greedy. You could have argued, I still wouldn't have agreed with you. You could have argued, I think PlayStation is greedier. You could have made that argument. And I would have just simply said, well, I mean, I could see, because this is these things are happening right in front of your face, why you say that. But if you look beyond the veil, you got to understand this is Microsoft. There's nobody greedier than Microsoft. Nobody.
Jonathan87 said, you know who's not greedy? Nintendo.
Yeah, okay. Nobody greedier. No, Nintendo's spiteful. Here's what Nintendo decided to do. Nintendo decided to say, fuck you to the West. They're giving their native consumers a surplus and trying to make us pay for it. I mean, if y'all want to pay for it, fine. I love Asian culture and I love Japanese culture, but I'm not trying to pay their grocery bills. I got my own to pay. I just lost hundreds of dollars of food in a storm. I ain't paying for their shit. They're paying for their own shit. But y'all want to go ahead and pay the Japanese consumers' grocery bills. You go ahead and do that. You go right ahead.
Yeah, pay them.
Jonathan87 said, and they are not firing or closing studios. They actually are hiring and expanding.
I mean, okay. What does that have to do? I mean, that's nice to see, but what does that have to do with you? And we're talking about Nintendo. I'm not talking about Japan as a whole. I'm talking about what Nintendo was trying to do for Japanese. Let's not go, like I said, let's not go in the weeds. Let's not spread the barometer of what we're talking about here. We are talking specifically about Nintendo and their interaction with the Japanese. I'm not talking about Japanese development altogether, just Nintendo and Japanese development. When we talk about Nintendo and Japanese development, they are trying to pilfer you, the Western consumer. I'm not saying everybody else is. They are. And if Nintendo particularly is hiring more people and giving them more jobs, okay, that's fine. They're doing it by giving you.
Jonathan87 said, closing studios bad, right?
What is that? That has nothing to do with the conversation. Sean, I refuse to let you take me in the weeds. And I'm forceful about that today because my wife is home and I had to deal with that all morning, and she loves doing that. You're not taking me in the weeds. That has nothing to do with our discussion. That's like me asking, hey, look, I charge $900 games, but all of my devs.
Jonathan87 said,
come on in. You keep trying to take me. You keep trying to take me in the swamp, Sean. I'm not gonna let you do it. My question is, or let me give you the scenario. Let's say me and Cold Blood, we got a development company. Or we got a platform. We're charging $900 for our games, and people come to us and say, "What the fuck are you charging $900 for the game? You're offsetting the whole industry." Now other people trying to charge $900 for the game, and we say, "Whoa, hold on. You need to chill the fuck out. Do you understand that our developers eat the finest caviar? During lunch, they get the best back massages and the mud masks. And once a month, we gift them a Fabergé egg. Like, so what's the problem? You know what I mean? I don't think that's a legitimate defense. If Nintendo isn't closing studios, and didn't Nintendo just close a studio? Not to last year, Cold Blood? I thought they did. I could have sworn the Nintendo studio just closed, or somebody was maybe somebody working with Nintendo. Anyway.
No, but Nintendo's pretty much the death of Platinum games. After Astro Chain being a fucking nothing burger.
Sean87
Asshole
said,
Chain, yeah.
As long as they keep releasing games I like, I'm good.
I don't think that Juice says, hold on, Juice, how come Juice, you didn't hit the exclamation point. Juice, put your comment in again. You didn't hit the exclamation point, because you're definitely in here. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Japanese culture, but I'm
Sneak said, Astral Chain was a good game, just the frame rate wasn't the best.
Jonathan said, fuck Juice.
I never said the game was bad. I love it too, but I mean, financially it was a fucking disaster for Platinum Games, because Nintendo fanboys did not support this game at all.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, I'm all for developer studios being, but even Capcom, like I like what Capcom's doing. But if in order for Capcom to do it, if their game's got to start at 150, I'm not digging that. Our developers, they have the best nail polish out there, and it's made out of 5-karat gold. Okay.
Juice32877 said, I have never seen Americans care more about the Japanese workforce and bottom line than Sean.
Facts, Juice. Facts. No, I'm not paying their grocery bill. Fuck out of here. That's what's going on when it comes to Nintendo. I want Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo's price hikes are not justified at all, beyond them just knowing that their consumers will pay it. That's sleazy enough. But when it comes to Microsoft don't even know if, I mean, they're probably comfortable with Call of Duty. But what Microsoft is simply saying is, you know what? We're going to charge $80 because we feel like we got a good consumer pipeline.
Sean Nathan 87.
That's it.
Said, Kanikawa motherfucker.
Let me propose this when it comes to Microsoft. If Microsoft, now what if people, well, I'm gonna tell you this much, and Cold Blood can tell me if he disagrees. Now that they've raised their price to $80 outside of Call of Duty, I don't know I don't know if any other Xbox game will sell for $80. What do you think, Cold Blood?
What game is gonna be selling at 80?
Well, we know Call of Duty is going to be 80. And there's rumors that Gears of War E-Day is going to come out. You think I think they'll try an $80 price tag with that one too.
I mean, on Xbox, it's dead as a paid game. Like, nah.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
If they're smart, they're gonna let the remaster speak for itself first on PlayStation, and when they see it has success, well, then $80 is the new price of Gears. If not, they're probably gonna lower it.
But I bet you we see, what do you call it? I bet you we start seeing like Fable's going to be 80. Like anything that is clearly a AAA effort from Microsoft. Like I think it's fair to say that Fable will be one. Gears E-Day will be one. I feel like those games are going to be $80. And if those games are $80, I don't know how well they do on PlayStation, especially if all other PlayStation games remain $70. When I mean PlayStation, I'm saying if all other multiplats are $70, which might not happen because I'm pretty sure Take-Two is going to say, well, fuck it. We might as well go to 80. Because Take-Two is they're really sensitive to how their content is valued over everyone else. I know that. I have it on good authority that when they saw, and it wasn't just an Ubisoft thing, they're very sensitive to that. When they saw how much money Google was paying Ubisoft.
Geek Sneak said, just play games on the PC. It's cheaper.
There was something, Geek. It's funny that you say that. There's something that I saw somewhere where it was being rumored that they're going to stop doing that. They're going to stop giving, like, now you can get keys on PC and they'll be cheaper. But outside of those keys, like the base price of the game, like they're going to start on Steam or whatever, they're going to start going to $80. And if more and more of these people have their launchers, bro, because here's I looked it up. Here's how it works. These Steam keys, what you do, or the publisher, or I forget how it is. The publisher will go and order batches of them.
Geek Sneak said, buy keys, my brother.
So look at God, he's stupid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these keys, they get bought up in batches, I believe, by the publisher, and then they get distributed to like Green Man Gaming and all that other stuff, right? So you have a lot of these publishers that are looking at doing their own launchers. When they start doing their own launchers, you're going to have less and less of these keys out there, bro. You're going to have less and less of these keys out there. Just want to throw out there, we have a member gifted goal. So if you guys want to, and that's here, we're going to combine them both. We're going to combine YouTube and Twitch. So whenever you subscribe, or whenever you become a member on YouTube, we're going to add you to the goal. So how many renewals did we get? I got to check. So yeah, just so you guys are aware that whenever we get members added on YouTube and Twitch, it's going to hit the goal. If we hit monthly numbers of like 10 per week, that will add a suffer stream. Now I've had a crazy 2 weeks. Like I'm literally going after my utility company because Cold Blood told me to. No, I was just down at the magistrate today, literally talking to one of their lawyers. So yeah, I was over at the magistrate. They thought I was fucking around yesterday, and I know a councilwoman that got a little bit of pull. So me, the judge, it wasn't even a mediator, bro. It was the judge. The judge mediated down there because I live in a small borough. So me, the judge, my wife, and their lawyer was all down there. We had a good chat today. But anyway, it was a crazy 2 weeks for me. Because all this shit that's been going on my side. But I think we're in a good space now. Knock on wood, cross our fingers. I think we're in a good space now. I think all the crazy shit is out of the way. So yeah, right now, great time if you want to become a member. If we can get like 10 renewals or what's it called, a week. The monthly goal is 50. When we hit that monthly goal, that'll trigger some things like giveaways and stuff like that. Definitely trigger giveaways. I'll even think of some more stuff we can do. But if we hit like a goal of 10 through the combination of YouTube and Twitch, if we can hit a goal of 10, what'll happen is that'll trigger the Foamy Friday streams that Sean loves so much. You know what I mean? And don't forget, if you have, you can, and that includes Amazon Prime. That includes Amazon Prime. What's it called? I'll tell you what, let me do this while I'm thinking about it. I got to get a new stream element, Streamlabs. Let's go here. I'm going to, no. It's not Streamlabs. I think it's Botrix that I'm using now. Botrix. Let's log in with Twitch. I'm using a Botrix. All right. And let's go to the interaction, loyalty, widgets. Spectator counter, subathon. It allows you to create an extensible streams where you can collect revenue, gold subscribers. Oh, so it does have us marked for 4, which is awesome. I'm gonna change this YouTube one. So let's do this. Let's make this Piple. We'll make that Piple. Twitch subs, and the goal is 50. I can put Twitch.
And every time I see Death Stranding 2, bro, I'm like, ain't nobody on this fucking level.
Yeah.
When it comes to visuals, nobody, bro. Not even Rockstar. I'm sorry, but the trailer does not even look as good as the gameplay.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Not in engine, but gameplay cutscene of Death Stranding.
No, you're not lying. You're 1,000% right,
bro. ain't nobody fucking with Kojima when it comes to visuals.
No, you're 1,000% right. You're not lying. It's between, I think, Game of the Year. Even with Rockstar, I don't even think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that even if GTA has stayed in 2025, I don't think, I think it'll get nominated, but I don't think it would have been like the front runners of, I don't think it was gonna be, hold on, what the fuck? I don't think it would have been a front runner for Game of the Year. I truly think that it was going to be do you call those guys? I think it was going to be either Death Stranding or it was either going to be Death Stranding or Expedition 33. I think that's it. I think those are the two and I know, and I get that Death Stranding is not out yet, but look at this fucking game, bro. Like, look at it. And you're talking to somebody that hated Death Stranding 1. Look at this game. Look at the game.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna love Death Stranding 2 besides the visuals then. Like, brother, it's still FedEx Simulator, how y'all call it.
I got a feeling it's gonna be better. Better. And
maybe the combat is gonna get enhanced, sure, but it's still gonna be mostly about you trying to fucking find a way to get to a fucking point.
Yeah.
While trying to balance all the shit you got on your back.
32877 said, Kingdom Come 2 and Ghost will be on that list too.
Kingdom Come.
Geek D Sneak said, Expedition 33 made Rockstar push GTA 6 back. Smiley face.
Trust me, Rockstar is the last developer that would do that.
You could be telling the truth, bro.
Nah,
oh, that's funny.
Nah, brother. Nah.
Oh shit,
you could say that about some fucking new Halo or something, maybe, but no. Not a Rockstar game.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. All right, let me log in with YouTube.
Now, if that was the whole reason for the delay, I would say to them, "Are you fucking smoking crack or something?" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that would be some far off shit. Of the highest order. For some reason, it's not Mongo. It's not collecting YouTube members. I don't know why I won't collect YouTube members. YouTube radius. Let's do red. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Like nobody.
Tues 32877 said, MM2K, what do you think about Sony now owning the rights in China?
The rights of what? The rights of what? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let me know. What do you mean? I mean, are you talking about oh shit, I did not mean to do that. That was wrong. That was the wrong one. Properties.
Tues 32877 said, Sony China and Sony Interactive Entertainment gains full control by acquiring 51% controlling stake in China entertainment company Oriental Pearl /
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That GTA 6 trailer has already 20 million views.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
It just came out. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do people not sleep in America or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they, bruh.
Holy.
Was that last subscriber? Copy. Yeah, they stuffed gradient. The Americans are infatuated with Grand Theft Auto. That's basically it. They're infatuated.
Why? Because they like to laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, people forget that America is so huge. Like,
Geek Sneak said, in other news, 8-bit will no longer ship to the US.
No one cares.
what won't ship to the US?
Man, it's just a controller maker that you can where you can use the other controllers on the Switch. Like PS5.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. I never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, on Thursday I have free, so
You have what?
I'm available all day. I have free on Thursday, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
tomorrow
cool.
after work I got time, a lot of time.
Hopefully the last no, do I need the outline cover? The last thing that I gotta deal with is, like I said, this goddamn, the last thing I have to deal with is these motherfuckers shutting me up, giving me my nuisance money. That's all they gonna do.
Make him pay as much as possible, bro.
Oh, I'm not playing with these motherfuckers anymore, man. Like, this county hasn't been the. I like the neighborhood. I just don't like the official. I don't like the government people.
Actually, just out of curiosity, how much y'all pay for electricity in America per month?
Well, it's just me and my wife. So my electric bill is like, I keep it. We're good at keeping it around 100. So like at the most.
Wait, $100 a month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, that ain't nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, our energy consumption went up so much. Or the energy commodity bills and stuff went up so much. Yeah, bro, it's crazy here in the States.
Oh, I pay like 38 euros.
Oh no, I wish. Shit. That'd have been,
Bro. I'm like
that'd have been
100
awesome and
bucks.
shit. Yeah.
Maybe if you supply the rest of the house with electricity. Maybe. God damn.
Yeah. Oh man, it's 100. That's I mean, we used to be like around 80, but when locally they started raising the electricity around here, it shot up to 100. He says they have good hardware for PC. I speak.
Geek Sneak said, Cold Blood Greed is number one in the US.
As I was trying to tell Cold Blood, it's here. It's all about how you can run a gimmick and squeeze money out of people. If you don't do that, then you're not going to survive. you're not going to survive. You'll be living paycheck to paycheck. You gotta find a gimmick, literally, where it'll get to a point to where, let's just say you lose, one paycheck, something happens. Most people in the United States are one paycheck away from losing it all. Like losing everything that they have. You're doing nothing but getting pilfered left and right from everybody. So yeah, like my taxes went up it sent my mortgage up 64%. I was doing the calculations today because I was talking to them when I was running everything down. We got RJM Credit 272 following. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, when my taxes went up 64, like not, yeah, my taxes went up, or my mortgage went up 64%. And so then when I was talking to the municipal judge, just one of the things I brought up, like, it's fucking crazy. Like, this is all happening back to back to back to back. Like, my retainer wall got ran into. Wasn't my fault, but you know, I get it. I'm the homeowner. So you guys are like, okay, how fast you gonna put this shit up? So that made me jump and get one of the most expensive contractors, because you know, the contractor drove by me while we was doing it. He was like just sitting there waiting. Had me wondering, was he the motherfucker that ran into it, or did he pay Verizon to run into it? And then Verizon took forever. The municipality, they're not going to go to Verizon and make them pay faster, but they're going to make me put the wall up faster, even though I cleared all the hazards. It's just a big pilfering party. And that's why here in the States, that's why we're trying to understand where Sean is coming from. Here in the States, unless this motherfucker's like what was it, the Beverly Hillbillies, where they found the black oil coming out of their backyard. Unless he's like that, how can you be okay with not just? It'd be one thing if you're like, I'm okay if Nintendo charges me extra, I'm okay with it. But with Nintendo hitting the market and them wanting to charge the entire industry extra, is crazy.
Will you stream Expedition 33 if I get you a code?
Oh no, look, if you want to do a giveaway, Geek to Sneak with a code, I already got access to Expedition 33. I mean, I wouldn't mind it on PlayStation. No, I actually, did you see my stream on the channel? I did it here first. Yeah, no, that's one of that and Atom Fall. I'm even putting Assassin's Creed, which I enjoy, but I'm putting Assassin's Creed on the back burner. My two games are Expedition 30. I'm not jumping on anything else until I finish those two games. Expedition 33 and Atom Fall. I love Atom Fall. Atom Fall's the shit too. So it's between those two games. Excuse me. And Cold Blood will get a kick out of me trying to play. I mean, I like Expedition 33, but he'll get a kick out of me trying to parry in that game. If you saw my first stream, I was I literally had to fight the little girl on the barge.
ET Sneak said, Expedition 33 is full price on PlayStation 5.
He said it's full price. Laugh out loud. Yeah, what's wrong? It's only $50. That's all it is, man. Y'all gotta be like Sean, man. Y'all gonna feed the Japanese. You ain't gonna feed MM2K.
Said,
no, actually,
he has
if you
access to
pre-ordered
Expedition
it on
33 on
with
Socialism
PS
Pass.
You got a $5 off.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have it because I have Game Pass. So I got Expedition 33. I was playing it. I wouldn't mind checking it out on the Pro. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out on the Pro though. I do want to. I want to play more games on the Pro. So we are going to start doing that. We're going to start.
Sneak said, actually, I bought Expedition 33 on Steam.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we could do a giveaway for a code. Definitely. Oh, you haven't used Game Pass in some time. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Well, once October is up, I don't have Game Pass, and I don't plan on getting Game Pass again.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I want to get the game on PlayStation 5 and just really like Atom Fall is a lost cause. I think Atom Fall I'm just going to have to get on PC. Atom Fall I'm going to get on PC, but Expedition 33 I was hoping before I got too far into it that I can get it on Game Pass. I mean, get it on PlayStation. But yeah, y'all, I look, man, that's all the point that I was trying to make is you can't sit there and make it seem like that expedition.
32877 said, by October Game Pass will cost $50 a month.
Facts. Can y'all hold on one second? Talk to him for a little bit, Cobra. I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta run to my mailbox real quick. Hold on.
So you bums, you played Expedition 33, eh? Or are you frauding and saying, oh, it's great, but y'all did not even touch it yet?
Geek D Sneak said, 16 HRS in.
So you're not even in the last act then?
Juice 32877 said, yes, I am playing it and already got farther than 88% of spots.
So, any one of you got done with Act 2?
Geek D Sneak said, I was offshore all week last week. Geek D Sneak said, you know I travel a lot. Juice
That gives
32877
you
said,
apology.
just got to Act 2.
I mean,
Was
excuse?
playing in my free time but have a full day to myself tomorrow. Geek D Sneak said, I'm not in a rush. Juice 32877 said, I am also trying to finish Kingdom Come 2 on hardcore mode.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all.
Tues
Most they are
32877
frauding.
said, "It's kicking my ass."
He says, I was offshore all week last week. Hold on. Listen, 16 hours in. I'm playing it and already got farther than 80% of Xbox. I was on, he said, you know, I travel a lot. He said, just got to Act 2. Was playing it in my free time, but I have a full day to myself tomorrow. I am also trying to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 hardcore mode. It's kicking my ass. Cold Blood, did you finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 yet?
No. Bro, that game is too fucking big. But once I finish Expedition, I might go back and get it done. I only got a few main quests left.
I think I'm gonna do that and then go back to bot race. Let's add some let's log out of this. Yeah, those are the only 2 games I'm playing because I gotta finish those 2 games. I gotta stop fucking around and I gotta finish those 2 games, and I'm not going to I'm not going to play anything else until I'm finished with those 2. Color, contour. Right. All right. And then the last one is, I'm going to use this. Press start P. There we go. Copy. All right. Let's add another one. Let's call this Twitch member follow. Browse.
But did you actually play the trailer yet?
For Expedition? Yeah, I didn't get on the boat yet.
No. I mean the trailer for GTA 6.
Yeah, I played it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had it in the background. Twitter browser. I'm not gonna play. I mean, I'm not gonna play the full thing because it has.
Okay. I get it. I get it.
But I had to play it in the background. Twitter browser. Twitter.
But sometimes I don't get it. Some streamers just outright play fucking licensed music.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
And they don't get blocked or nothing.
I don't know who they're. Well, that's yeah. That's YouTube, and because they're bigger, they can probably just go and appeal it with whomever the copyright holder is, and the copyright holder might say, "Oh, it's okay." I don't know. Or they could be, I don't know if they have something set up with them. Whatever it is, it's not. I don't think it's right. I don't like it at all. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's the smart thing to do, but for some reason they do it. Where what Twitch will do, what Twitch will do is they'll just simply say, do you have permission to, they'll they'll flag it, and then all you got to do is respond to them and say, I have the rights to do this. And they'll be like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, hope you're telling the truth. Because if you're not, and somebody comes for this content, that's your ass. You pretty much fill out like a digital affidavit, which I think is the right thing to do. Now, what YouTube does is, in some cases, if the creator doesn't care, you guys will split the revenue. But the problem with that is, it's always better if you're a YouTube creator to fight that. Especially if it's false. Don't just sit there and say, oh, well, I don't feel like fight it. If it's false, because YouTube's algorithm is horrible at detecting audio that's copyrighted. It's horrible. Like 99.99% of the time when I've been flagged, it's been over stuff that wasn't actually copyrighted, that I had to go and say, you fucked up and said this was copyright, and then I gotta wait 30 days. So then what happens is, the reason why I say you should fight it is, anytime your video gets flagged, it slows down them showing your video. Even if you are sharing the revenue, it slows it down. Because I'm assuming that they don't want to put it in front of too many advertisers or put it in front of too many people and get in too much trouble of it. So they just slow down the rate that it's being showed. Where Twitch just says, continue as you are. You just filled out this digital affidavit and you claimed that you had access to this. So if you're lying or if you're wrong, you know, that's your ass. It ain't got nothing to do with us. And I think that's fair. More than fair. So, yeah, I don't get why YouTube does what it does. But it's very, very, very annoying. And I'm assuming that what happens, why, you know, you will see situations like that. For the labels to work, it's necessary to have the chatbot active and the alerts widget. So chatbot. So do I not have a emoji protection, link protection? Don't need your moderation. A bot can be used. You have an account for a bot, click it. Fans. Create bot account. Oh, hell no. Oh, click here to go to Discord. So maybe is that bot name at BotRix? We have an account for at BotRix. Let me go here. So we got to do all this shit in YouTube. Well, I love YouTube, man. Settings. Missions. Community moderation. Managing moderators, standard moderators. Oh no, BotRix is in here. Okay, there. Does BotRix need to be? Oh, you know what I think it is? Okay, I think I know what it is. BotRix has to be a managing moderator now at BotRix. Maybe it'll work. Now, we will look and see. All right, so, and for those of you that haven't seen the trailer, let me switch. That's trailer 1. use, how do I? Let's move it to trailer 2. Here we go. You can see trailer 2 right now. It's playing on the screen.
Said, Cold Blood, have you played Hezen yet?
Yeah, I did.
What game? Kazan. What'd you think of it? You didn't really care for that game, did you?
I plan to beat it as well when I have my vacation after this week.
See what was out there. So yeah, what's that? Fast food, cheap viewers on, man, get your ass out of here. Yeah, that is the trailer that you guys are looking at. I'm sorry. I'm just browsing the internet, seeing what's going on. So yeah, you think you think the trailer looked good? I mean, are you happy with the trailer, or would you have liked to see gameplay by now? Or are you okay with waiting until later for the gameplay?
Say that again?
For the GTA 6 trailer, they just, it's all cinematic. Were you not surprised there weren't any gameplay? You okay with that, or?
Bro, so you're saying Rockstar is lying that it's being played on a PS5?
Oh, no. I mean, just wanting to see gameplay, period.
I mean, sure. Of course we want to see gameplay, but when it's GTA, bro, it has to be a big event. Like, when they do actually show gameplay, it's not gonna be a fucking shadow drop trailer. It's gonna be something where they announce that shit, probably. And it's gonna be close to the actual release, so don't expect it like next week or something. No, Geek, you do not have moderate. Or you would have a sword as a symbol next to your name. But I already took care of that fucking spam shit again. Bro, I don't know what the fuck you did, but you somehow got a bot coming after you all the time.
Bruh, I don't know. I have no idea. That sucks, monkey butt. Drives me crazy. J-Dub wants to know where you're going to be playing GTA 6. Is it going to be the PlayStation 5 Pro, the Slim, or Game? The Game Pass?
Wait, J-Dub?
Yeah. J-Dub said,
where what, is he Jet or what?
No. He just asked in general on Twitch. On Twitter.
Said,
thank
you. I hate that shit.
Well, of course on the fucking Pro, like, where else?
He said his choices were PlayStation 5 Slim, PlayStation 5 Pro, or Game Pass. And they done some shit where Destiny 2, they had like an event today and GTA 6 stomped all over it. So any thoughts of people caring about this next expansion is gone. Oh boy. He said, you don't stop. That is crazy. J Dub, they're having a ball. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, and then I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know Sean was getting upset. He's punching air right now. But this is going to be bad for Xbox, bro. This is going to be so bad for Xbox. Like, again, Gears coming over, which isn't a surprise. But when you combine that with the raised price of the console, the fact that they are doing a Call of Duty bundle that's damn well the same price of the Series S. It's only $19. It's only $20 more. It's only $20 more than the Series S, right? Oh no! Hold on. No, I probably have this wrong. How much is the Series S? The Series S is $380 now, isn't it?
Isn't it over 400 and?
Okay.
Is it $420 or something?
Let me see. Series S new price. I could be wrong. No, I think this. No. I was right. Series S is $380. That bundle is $399. So yeah, it's no. The Series S 1 terabyte is $399. Oh wow. Hold on. What was that? Jamie's Act. Let me go to Jamie's Act. Oh my, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's 2 PlayStation 5 bundles are coming out soon. I thought I saw the price of the bundle for $380. Am I right or am I wrong? PS5 VOD bundle. If the PlayStation 5 Call of Duty bundle is cheaper than the Series S, it's over.
It is.
Oh my! No, it's the same price. They're both $399, which it's still over.
Well, it's cheaper. It's still cheaper, brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're getting more in the bundle. Wow, that's nuts. And this is the crazy. And you guys are calling this a Trojan horse? This is a Trojan horse. Microsoft is bundling their game with PlayStation at a price that is cheaper than their entry-level hardware, than their own entry-level hardware. I mean, just think about that. And you guys are trying to tell me this isn't news? That what happened today, even just the significance of a re-rendered version of a PlayStation and GTA 6, they're slowly but surely taking everything and moving it around everywhere. Hold on one second. All right, I tell you what, guys. I got to take care of something. I will rap to you guys later. Cold Blood, I'll rap to you too. I got to jump on something real quick. But appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming through. We will see you guys later tomorrow. Till next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.